Chapter 18. Our Goals, Rights and Duties. The British ruled over our country for more than 200 years. After a long and continuous struggle, India became independent on 15 August 1947. The immediate challenge before our leaders was to form a government. For this purpose, a Constituent Assembly was set up with Dr. Rajendra Prasad as its president. The Constituent Assembly prepared a set of rules and guidelines called the Constitution. The Indian Constitution is the longest written constitution of the world. The Constitution was adopted on 26 January 1950. This day is celebrated as the Republic Day every year. Fact File. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of the Constitution Drafting Committee. Our goals. The Constitution is the supreme law of land. This means that the government will make all laws keeping in mind the rules written in the Constitution of India. Preamble. The preamble is an introduction of the Constitution. It states the aims and purposes of the Constitution. The preamble states that India is a sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic. Let's understand what this means. Sovereign. The word sovereign means that India is not under the influence of any country. It is a free country. Socialist. The word socialist means that all Indians are equal in the eyes of the law. There is no discrimination on the basis of caste, color or religion. Secular. The word secular means that the people of India are free to practice any religion. There is no discrimination on the basis of religion in any field. Democratic. The word democratic means that people choose the representatives who will form and run the government. Republic. A country that is a republic is ruled by a president and the representatives are elected by the people. There is no king or ruling family. Fact File. A country that is ruled by a king is called a monarchy. Fundamental rights. Our Constitution grants us certain rights known as the fundamental rights. There are 6 fundamental rights which are as follows. 1. Right to equality. All citizens are equal before the law. There is no discrimination on the basis of caste, religion or language. 2. Right to freedom. All citizens have a right to express his or her views freely through speech or in writing. One has a right to settle in any part of India and to travel whenever and wherever he or she wants to within the country. 3. Right against exploitation. No one in the country has a right to exploit the other. The law does not support child labor. A child below the age of 14 years is not allowed to be employed. 4. Right to freedom of religion. Every individual has a right to follow and preach any religion. Right to culture and education. Every citizen has a right to study in any institution. People have the right to preserve their culture. 6. Right to constitutional remedies. Every individual has a right to approach a court for justice in case his or her fundamental rights are restricted or taken away. Fact File. The Right to Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act, passed on 4 August 2009, makes education a fundamental right of children in the age group of 6 to 14 years. The Act is also known as Right to Education Act, RTE. Fundamental duties. We, the citizens of India, enjoy the fundamental rights, but along with these rights come certain duties. To lead a happy life, we should perform our duties due. Some of the fundamental duties are as follows. 1. Follow the ideals given in the Constitution. 2. We should respect the Indian Constitution, the national flag and the national anthem. 3. We should help to keep our nation united. 4. We should come forward to help and defend our nation as and when required. 5. We should take care of our environment. 6. We should look after the public property and should not destroy it. Directive Principles. There are some rules and guidelines given by the Constitution to the central and the state governments to follow. They are called Directive Principles. Some of them are: 1. There should be good living conditions for the people with all basic facilities like food, shelter and medical care. 2. The rich should not exploit the poor. 3. There should be enough means of livelihood for everyone. 4. Every child should get compulsory education up to 14 years of age. 5. Men and women should get equal wages for equal work. 6. The government should improve the conditions of scheduled castes and tribes and other weaker sections of the society. The Indian Constitution, which has been drafted by our great leaders, promises justice, equality and liberty to all the citizens. It is our duty to respect and follow it. Points to remember. The Constitution of India is based on the principles of democracy, socialism and secularism. The Constitution of India gives each citizen some rights and expects them to perform certain duties. The directive principles are guidelines listed in the Constitution for the government to function better.